Hello everyone, and welcome to this month's webinar on live video marketing. Live video marketing allows you to speak to your audience live, theoretically pitching several people at once. Now, there are several different platforms available for live video marketing, but the two that we're going to focus on today are Periscope and Facebook Live, since those seem to be the easiest to access and certainly the most user-friendly. To start, Periscope is available for iOS and Android devices. Now, it is an app that you need to download on your phone so you can broadcast. There is a web application, but it's not super user-friendly and you can't necessarily broadcast from it. You do need the app on either an iOS or an Android device, whether that's your phone or a tablet. Periscope is 100% free. It allows viewers to engage directly with the broadcaster and other viewers through the use of real-time commenting. So theoretically, while you're doing your broadcast, talking about your discount card or whatever program you're pitching, you can also interact with others. Now, they won't necessarily be able to talk to you with their voice or through audio, but they can type into the comment box. You can then read that while you're broadcasting and answer their questions. Your broadcast on Periscope can be as long or short as you want. So if you just want to do a quick 5-minute broadcast or even an hour-long broadcast where you open yourself up for questions, you can certainly do so. Now on Periscope, broadcasts automatically expire after 24 hours. After they expire, they're removed from your section and they can't be accessed again. However, you can change the settings to where they're saved indefinitely, so you can always refer individuals to them later on in the future. Facebook Live is very similar to Periscope in that it's free and then it has real-time comments. Now with Facebook, you can go live at any time and invite friends or those that have liked your page to join. So with Facebook Live, you can either have a page or you can have your personal page that you use. You can ask those that are watching to share your video so more people can join in and to increase your audience. Now, on Periscope, you have a platform and you're automatically put into a different category of your choosing so people can stumble upon you. Facebook Live has recently implemented capability like that, but still right now, the primary way for you to expand your audience is to share it, to get on different people's pages and ask your viewers to share it so you can increase your audience that way. So there might be a few more steps to take in Facebook to get extra viewers that aren't necessarily in your friends list, but it's definitely doable. And they are working on getting the categories broken up and more accessible to where you can put yourself into categories like Periscope to get a completely new audience. When a video is finished, it will be saved on your page or profile for viewing later. So that's a major difference from Periscope. There's not any expiration feature, and once you record, it's pretty much saved. This comes in handy if you ever have somebody that's asking questions. You can refer them to any videos that you've done on specific topics or your program in general to have them look at that and learn. With Facebook Live, there is a cutoff of 4 hours. So you can do anything shorter or up to that 4-hour mark before you're cut off. Now, some things to keep in mind. Always create an agenda beforehand. You don't want to go into a broadcast with absolutely nothing to say. Creating an agenda will allow you to focus on a certain topic or even a spectrum of topics if you choose to do so in a longer broadcast. You can think of this live broadcast as a pitch to several people, maybe even hundreds or thousands of people if you're marketing correctly and you're using the right platform to get out to those people. So just like if you're in a room full of people at a convention or a meeting, keep that in mind. Have an agenda, be professional, make sure that you're addressing everybody. Pay attention to everyone in your chat. Occasionally you might have somebody that's asking what you might think are silly questions or questions that you've already answered. But still go ahead and make sure that you're paying attention to them and that you're answering everybody's questions. Along those lines, also be prepared for questions. Most people are going to ask questions. You might not have even have gotten to a certain subject yet, and you have people asking questions about things ahead of time. You can handle that in a couple of different ways. You can either say, I see your question, we're going to come to that here in a moment, or go ahead and answer it there. Just remember to always be professional. And of course, like you were in a meeting or at a convention, be sure to broadcast in a quiet setting with a nice background. You don't want a lot going on or kids or dogs barking. It's unprofessional and it may make it hard for people to listen to you and or to focus on you. Also, be sure to offer your contact details multiple times throughout the broadcast. Now, of course, you don't want to do this every minute or so, but a good 3 or 4 times throughout your broadcast, depending on the length of it, you can make sure that you get those out to people who are asking. And if somebody misses it, they always have the opportunity to ask in the chat box to give you an opportunity to respond. You could also even do things like ask for people to type in their emails if privacy isn't a worry for them, so you can reach out to them after the broadcast. You'll have access to those comments. Even after the broadcast is ended, those comments that were made during the broadcast will remain there for you to view. Thank you so much for joining us today as we discussed a couple of different live marketing techniques. These techniques are very easy to use, and they both have user guides available. So just go ahead and go visit Facebook or Periscope, and you can look in their help section to learn more about these and how you can use them to market your business.